During takeoff and landing, make sure that your armrest is in the down position, your table is stowed, and your seat back is upright. Your window shade must be open. Please make sure your hand luggage is stowed under the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers. In an
Race day, well, this is actually a little bit before, we were running with some friends out on the Kipchoge Straight. It was pretty cool to be there. And of course, like any YouTuber, I have to show you where I stayed. And Mikko, also my friend, stayed in this room next to me, and I had my own room. Pretty good place to stay. If you need to know it, just ask, I'll let you know. In Vienna, really good place to stay and lots around. Race day morning upon us. Out of the door, I was awake quite early, like 5 a.m. And I went outside probably like 7, just do some visualization, get some fresh air, body moving, helps to go to the toilet, all those things. And luckily enough, we were like a big group of like saunter people. So you or I kindly did some filming out on the course. And can you see me? No, because that is not me. There was a good like 15 of us running at this event, and here's Mikko and Dima. They were like just ahead of me, and luckily enough, Juraj, well, not lucky, but he wasn't running, and he managed to get a few clips of like us running around in different spots and everything. So obviously I didn't take the camera with me. I wanted to give it like the best possible opportunity for the best personal time. But there were plenty of other people, like here, Sandra, she is part of Team Saunter, came in all the way from Australia just to do this event. Pretty amazing. But look at the weather, it looks gorgeous out there. It was actually pretty much perfect running conditions. I think probably 9 degrees, a little bit windy side, but you know, like I would take this over extremely hot or raining and everything. And there is that post-marathon walk. Now, how did I do? Well, how did I do? I guess that is a little bit subjective, but first of all, I'm recording this a few months later, so you've probably already found out how I did. And I did 2:53.23. So yeah, sub 3 hours. And I think like that works out around average pace of 4 minutes 5 per kilometer. And yeah, I failed basically at what I wanted to do. I wasn't feeling proud of what I did. And of course, like now I am proud because there are different lessons within the marathon, and marathon is the marathon. It's not going to always go perfectly. And the training was pretty good. Like there were a few little hiccups there and here and there. That's the same for everyone. I'm not making excuses. But on the day of the marathon, I think probably after 15 kilometers, I started to feel like pretty exhausted already. That's also normal, you could argue, because if you're gonna race a marathon, it should be pretty hard pretty much the whole time in a way. I was like really struggling within myself, and I think, look, how can I push this for another 25k, for another 20k, another hour and a half or whatever. And those little thoughts, they really get into your mind. But all I did there was focusing on that current 5k split that I was in. And what I made sure I did is like, look, just do the next 5k and then take it from there. Don't think about like too far ahead. Just do the current block that you're in. That's what I did. Split my race up into 5k blocks, so 8 blocks of 5k and then the last 2.2. So what I tricked myself into doing is, look, do the best that you can for this 5 kilometers, and then we'll take it from there. We'll see what happens in that next 5k. It actually worked out quite nicely because I was just splitting just over what I wanted, which was probably like just under 20 minutes 5Ks. But in the end, I think probably, is it like 4 minutes away from my goal that I wanted. So yeah, not happy with it, but also I guess in a way now I can be happy because I learned that even though I wanted to quit, even though I wanted to stop at that point, I plugged on, I soldiered on. But for me, I'm driven and determined to achieve things and push myself to some limit that I know I can cross and I'm capable of doing. But you know, it takes hard work and dedication and consistency to get there. So, you know, I'm in this for the long run. Oh God, how many times have I used that pun? And I will be going again. Not sure when and everything. Recently, I've been having a few, setbacks, let's say. But The road forwards is looking good now. I know this isn't like a real in-depth, detailed breakdown of everything. Of course, feel free to ask questions down below. I'll be more than happy to answer. Didn't go as planned on the day, and sometimes that is the plan and the route of life. That if you always got what you wanted, and if it was always really easy to have something, it wouldn't be worth fighting for. And then that moment when you achieve what you wanted or what you set out to is going to feel that much more, you know, proud of yourself, exhilarating, and yeah, it just teaches you only good things. So yeah, in that sense I'm happy, but I'm also extremely hungry to carry on and move forwards. But this is a short one. I just wanted to close off this Vienna Marathon series in a way. I don't know if I can call it a series because I was pretty lame at doing all these YouTube videos. But I'm really happy to have done this whole process, and I'm really excited to do it all over again. Enjoy these few clips now from the end of the trip. We had one day after and it was pretty nice. But thank you so much for watching and following along. All the support, everybody who has watched, done all those things. I'm eternally grateful, and I'm so happy that we have our own community here. I hope you're doing well. Let me know down in the comments what events have you coming up. I'm really interested to know. All right, cheers, thanks a lot, see ya.